weird. I'm almost positive my little graphic thing lagged there for a second. Anyway, we do have Mr. Blast Ronsom going to be spawning down here as the red Protoss down in the bottom right-hand corner. And up to the top right, we do have Mr. RoX.KIS Chayok. I'm going to call him Chayok. Let's go with Chayok. So we do have a PvP on Tal'Dorei Malta. I can't for the life of me understand why we have a PvP on Tal'Dorei Malta, but there you go. This is how things work. So again, this is the SC2SL. Do register at SC2SL.com, where you can pick who you want to be revived for that 4th match if 3 people are eliminated. So indeed, Mr. Chayok for now, not going to be going for any shenanigans. Neither is Mr. Ronsom. Ronsom, a pretty darn good player from Poland. One of the tip-top players from Poland. Normally when you associate Poland with StarCraft 2, you're going to be thinking about people like Mana, people like Tarson and Nurchio. However, Ronsom, just in general, has been performing very, very well. And Blast is a team that really doesn't get enough recognition, to be perfectly honest. Very, very strong team indeed. Can pull out some fantastic results. And Mr. SYZ from Blast will indeed be attending Assembly Winter. So, be nice to meet that guy. He is very, very cool. So indeed, this is Tal'Dorei Malta, unfortunately, for this PvP to kick things off here in this best of 7 all-kill format. Looks like both players sort of mirroring one another right now. We're not going to see too much deviation in the earlier stages here, as both players may end up opening 4 gates. And if not, I mean, depending on whether or not they see either of their opponents, well, either or, going for an early gas, that can be something that can be very, very useful to know when deciding whether you want to go for a 4 gate or not. Obviously, keeping that probe around near the second gas, seeing if they're actually mining from it, because you do see from time to time some people trying to fake out the opposition. Probes do bounce, and looks like we have the cybernetics core coming down. Neither player starting a zealot yet, which is quite interesting. Oh, looks like Mr. Chayok is going to be going for a very old school 3-stalker rush here. This is very, very indicative. This second warp gate timing at the kind of 50%, 3/4 finished mark of that cybernetics core. And actually a second gateway going down from Ronsom as well, so he might be doing exactly the same thing here. So we might not see 4 gate, especially since Ronsom has already taken his second gas. Now, Chayok can, if he does go 3 stalkers off this 2 gate, he can follow it up with a 4 gate and be quite brutal. With those 3 stalkers obviously poking at the front, chances are your opponent isn't going to have, well, I mean, he is also going for a 3 stalker rush, so normally you would see your opponent actually having, you know, just like a zealot or 2 stalkers. But that being said, Mr. Chayok has come in here and seen the second gateway timing, so he's probably going to know that 3 stalkers are on the way. Likewise, 2 more stalkers on the way for Chayok as well, or Chayok. I do not have a clue what his name is supposed to be pronounced as, but there you go. For now, Mr. Chayok actually controlling this middle watchtower, not too bad a job. There's no real reason I need to outline why we're only ever going to see 4 gates on this map when it comes to PvP. I think we've already all know about that. So for now, Mr. Chayok does have a second gas, but is not mining from it. Chrono boosting a lot. We have a little bit of lag. Chrono boosting a lot on his warp gates, and it will be done a little bit before his opponent. But looks like Ronsom is going to be following it up for his own 4 gate. 2 more gates going to be going down here for Chayok. And do we have any engagements yet with these stalkers? Looks like a nice positioned pylon here for Mr. Ronsom. And the 3 stalkers just chilling out. Now the 3 stalkers at the top of this round will be able to get 1 or 2 shots off first, and that is going to be the difference. A 4th stalker actually already coming out. Ronsom for now is going to have to fall back because of that high ground advantage. Was able to just get 1 or 2 more shots off there. Very, very nicely done indeed. The defender's advantage, just slight, but does exist in this situation. So for now, Ronsom does have another pylon going up to the north. Chayok pausing for now. Deleave. He just left. Obs. Out. What? Sapphire? What? Okay, so go, ladies and gentlemen, as all the obs have been told to go away for now. Oh dear me, Ronsom right now has a huge amount of stalkers, and oh, Chayok's 2 gateways just slightly late. Was trying to get a robo facility behind this as well, but this might be the tipping point here. Nice force fields will be able to block those guys out for now. You've got to remember that Ronsom does not have blink, so he will not be able to deal with that. And I don't think he's going to get this robo facility out in time at all. Not at all. As these Stalkers are going to be able to pile their ways in. Once he actually takes down these Stalkers, all he needs to do is kite all these Zealots and Probes for now, avoiding the surround. Very nicely done there. Will take 1 or 2 hits whilst trying to kill these Stalkers, but ultimately, if you can kill those off, then it's pretty much lights out for Chayok there. Right now, already 4 workers killed, 5 workers are more amassing, as he will be able to take out a lot of this. Pylon was killed off. Oh, we already have 1 Zealot in here. Unit counting station does show 10 Stalkers, 11 Stalkers. GG, well played, ladies and gentlemen. As PvP on Tal'Darim Altar can be like that. We'll be back in just a second as Blast does go 1 game up against RoX.KIS.